Hello everyone, welcome back to Brain Tech Analytics. Let's start with today's section. Open an MS Excel file, and here you see we have some data related to sales of car, as you can see, and here you find some of the name of the cars like Suzuki, Honda, Tata, MG, and Hyundai, and here you find the data related to the number of sales for the particular month January, February, March, April, and the number of sales for that uh, for this particular car brand like Suzuki, Honda, Tata, MG, and Hyundai. Here we want the output or we have the task of how to calculate the total number of sales for the month of January. So how can we do? We can either to get the result, you can go for the summation of all the data over present over here for the month of January so that you get the result over here. So that we want to do the mathematical computation, and to perform any mathematical computations over MS Excel, the beginning will be always start with equal sign. Then what I can do, I want to add all the data for the month of January for the all car brands name. Like I want to write 103 plus 87 plus 198 plus 56 plus 139. Then by pressing enter, you can find the output of all the data over present over the month of January, all the total or summation of all the data, you can find the result over here. But here, what we did, we type manually all the numbers over present over here so that we get the addition. This is the one of the normal method or okay, but this is not a useful method for when you work with a large data set. This is one method, and for the same, if I want the number of total sales, okay, total number of sales for the month of February, then by this time what I do, the summation what I want to do, even I am instead of I am going for the manually by writing the numbers over here after equal symbol, perform this sum, what I do, I want the summation over here for the all the data present over here. So what I do, each and every mathematical computation I start with equal sign. So I start with equal. Then instead of writing the numbers over here like 98 plus 67, I go for cell reference. Like if you can see for the 98, the cell reference is D5, as you can see over here. Similarly, for the 2009, here the cell reference is over here. You can find here D7. Okay, D7, D8. By selecting the reference, I am going to perform the sum over here. Then what I do by selecting D5, then plus I do next cell so that you can see you find the some different type of colors to differentiate all the data. Okay, then if I do plus symbol, then select, as you can, you get another color. Then again plus this cell, again plus for the D9. By pressing enter, you can find the total number of cells for the month of February. But this time, if you do some changes over here, because here whatever the data we get in the output, we get the output by the use of cell reference. Here the reference number is D5, D6, and if I do some changes that to put to that particular cell, suppose tomorrow I have put some wrong data and I need to do changes from over here. So for the Honda in the February month, I have put 67, which one is wrong, and I need to change to uh, instead of 67, The original data is 76. I will recorrect and pressing enter. You can find the output over here is changed. Previously, the data is here over here 67. It means in the D6 reference, for the D6, we have the value 67. So that over here, you can find the data is will be changed. It's in a 616 to 607. But when I changes to that particular cell, like for the 67, I am changes it to 76. Then after pressing enter, you can see the sum of the output of the result for the sum of all the data for the February month, it will be changed in the result section. But in what we do here we are doing as we do the perform this sum by writing manually. Suppose tomorrow I do changes over here like 87, and I need to changes to 78. Then pressing enter, you can see there is no change in the output. But you can see here you can get the output. H if some changes happen in the in any cell over here. Okay, so changes to 78, which will be previously it's written 87, so that here we get 87. According to that, we get the output. These are the summation method we can perform initially. Didn't We are not discussing about the advanced level of different type of edge. I am not discussing about any functions and formula. So you can do like that. Okay, by selecting the cells over here, by selecting cell reference, by using cell reference, you can also perform the summation. For the March month, what we do now, I am going to discuss another type of another way to perform the summation method. What I do, instead of direct by clicking over the cell, okay, in the ribbon section, I am now going to here formulas. By selecting as we are going to do, as we are required to do summation, and summation will be which part which comes under maths and trigonometric. As you can find, there are many options like recently used financial calculation, logical calculation. As you can see, add a logical functions to your worksheet. Then it's a test function. Okay, yet you can see different type of icons showing over here, and here you can see date, time, lookup, reference, math, trigonometric, like that. Okay, but for now, what we want to perform, we want to require the summation, and summation will be one type of mathematical calculation, so that we are selecting maths and trigonometry. As you can see, a list of all the mathematical calculation is showing over here, like decimals, degrees, even, fact. Okay, here we find very sum. Going downside, and in sum, as you can find here is showing sum. By selecting sum, once you select, you can see one box is pop up over here, and you can find the number is showing like E5 to E9. Here it means E5 is equal to E5. E5 means this box as E column and 5 number row. It means 122. E9. E9. It means E column and 9. From E5 to E9, we perform the addition. Okay, then what I do, we simply press OK so that we get the output. The summation of the all the data for the March month, we get the output. But this time what we do, suppose I suppose what I do, I do perform some of the changes over here, like instead of 96, and tomorrow I want to change it to 69. You can see the output also change. Suppose instead of 201, tomorrow I am changes it to 102. You can see the output is changes to 626. Like that, we can perform the addition and the summation. We can calculate the summation. Okay, we can perform the sum result by using this type of in this way. Similarly, for the April month, how can we do? By simply as we discussed, as we are doing for any computational and mathematical things, always start with equal sign. So we start with equal, and after that, what we do? Going to formula, then maths and trigonometrics, then click over your sum. Where is sum? H. Okay, here is sum. By clicking sum, again a box is open, but this time I don't require, okay, I am not required the data from F5 to F9. Okay, I want only the summation of some particular rows. Okay, so what I did, I can I can change this by manually. Instead of add 143 109 from 143 to 78. Okay, I don't require to add 143 to 78. Instead of that, I want to add from F6 cell, it means 109, to F9, it means 78. This part I don't require. I want the addition from 109 to 78. What I do, 109 of the cell reference for the 109 is F6. So instead of F5 over here, I am simply changes to F6. Okay. Then I am pressing enter. You can see the data whatever we get is the summation of this. Okay, as you can, for example, if you can see, we add 109 plus 174 plus 187 plus 78. You can see we get the output 548, as you can see over here, because here we didn't add 143, because whatever the result, whatever the output we getting here is the summation of F6. Okay, it means 109 to F9, it means 78. Like that we can perform the summation. This is the example I show by performing summation. Related to that, you can also perform like different type of methods like summation, like, okay, and you can also do the round power product, like, okay, you can do multiplication by doing multiplication, multinomial. Okay, like that you can also perform the mathematical computations. Similarly, this is the one method you can find, or you can perform the calculation. Okay, calculation over the particular, on the particular data. This is the one example I am showing over here, and now I am going to show you. I do one of the I'm giving one of the tasks to perform by yourself. This is one of the most used practical. You can see you can only get the experience by using practical. So that don't go for only watching this simply. You instead of that you do practice, will be which will be more beneficial for you. So instead of watching, do practice by yourself, repeatedly watching this, so that you will get the overall idea. Then without watching the video, you can download this file below over here and practice by yourself. Then coming to sheet 2, like that, the before which we have the data of car, here we have the data of bikes. As you can see, we have the data of bikes. Okay, and for the bikes we have the data, and for the scooter, as you can see here, we have some two-wheeler brand names like Suzuki, Yamaha, TVS. And from that particular, we have the sales of, for the bike, we have for the month of January, sorry, for the month of December. Okay, we have the sales for the bike, what number of bikes are selling, and what number of scooters we are sell for the month of December. You need to perform, or you need to perform the total number of sales from over here as a output. Okay, for to do by yourself and try to understand deeply whatever you discuss, and do practice well, so that day by day we are going to going forward to do some of the tough or advanced level of things, so that it will quite helpful if you are practice before these things. Okay, Thank you for watching this video. We will see you in the next class.